Hello, and welcome to Manifest the Big Stuff. I'm Greg Kuhn. People call me the Law of Attraction Science guy. I'm a writer, speaker, podcaster, and an intentional manifesting coach. I invite you to think of Manifest the Big Stuff as a tune up for manifestors who are looking to create their realities more intentionally, just as I am. In each episode, my intent is to share ideas, tips, techniques, every one of them designed to inspire you and help you become a more powerful architect of your reality. I'm very excited to be here with you right now because we have a fantastic topic today: using a personal board of directors to help you engage more intentionally with your reality. I'm going to share exactly what a personal board of directors is and how to create one. Then I'll reveal my very most important pro tip to shortcut your success with this technique. And you don't want to miss it when I lay out my 3 most crucial takeaways from my use of this technique, including one that really surprised me. And of course, we have a studio audience in the house today, ready to discuss today's topic after I'm done making this recording. If you'd like to be part of the next live vodcast audience, go to my website, manifestthebigstuff.com, and click on Community. There you will find the latest registration form. And to be frank, you probably ought to wait till the second week of the month to register for the new event. And while we're talking about this, to make sure you know about all my podcasts, any live events, as well as get exclusive content from me available nowhere else, join my Facebook manifesting group. It's called Manifest the Big Stuff with Greg Kuhn, Creating Our Realities Together. The link to this incredible group is in the description of this episode on whatever platform you're listening to it or watching it. Of course, you can also look it up on Facebook as well. I'd love to have you join our manifesting community today so that we can continue this discussion and share more about intentionally manifesting and engaging with reality and inspire each other. So about today, I want to say, welcome back, my fellow manifestors. This is another exciting episode of Manifest the Big Stuff. We are taking a deep dive today into a manifesting technique that will revolutionize the way you approach your goals and desires. Get ready to make your very own board of directors. Now, you might be thinking, what on earth is a board of directors, and what does that have to do with manifesting or engaging more intentionally with reality? I hope it sounds intriguing. Well, hold on tight because this technique can be a game changer. Picture this. You have something you want to manifest. You have a dream, a goal, a desire, and it's in one of the most important parts of your life, be it love, health, family, or wealth, or any other. You could talk to someone about it, like a friend or family member, right? Absolutely. And they can be great listeners and offer support. But we're talking about something different here. We're talking about a small roundtable of mentors who have been there and done that regarding what you want to achieve. These are individuals who know what they're talking about because they've lived it and they're living it right now. They are not just giving you advice from a distance. They're in the trenches with you, guiding you towards success. Who are these extraordinary people? They could be living in your neighborhood. They could be sitting next to you at school or at work. They could even be related to you. But don't make the mistake of assuming that proximity and relationship alone qualify them to be on your board of directors. They have to know what they're talking about too. Now, living in your neighborhood, sitting next to you at school or work, being related to you, or even having authority over you, that doesn't mean that someone doesn't know what they're talking about, but neither does it mean they do. The same goes for trustworthiness. They must be worthy of your trust, which usually means they aren't in it for power, not to manipulate, only to assist. Their agenda is your success, your fulfillment. My friends, these members must possess unwavering trustworthiness, as well as genuine investment in your growth and expertise in your area of focus. Those are the three musts. They should be individuals who are not only willing to support your success, but also come prepared with relevant experience, valuable connections, and valuable resources. And they must be invested in you. You must have their attention and focus through their presence as well as their involvement. They should say what they're doing and do what they're saying. Proximity in relationship to you, those things hopefully equal love, respect, and friendship, but not in and of themselves a seat on your board of directors. In fact, not even being married to someone or being sired by someone qualifies them. Remember, this is your board of directors, and for it, you want and need the right people in the right seats on your bus. Let me give you an example from my own life. One of the folks who sits on my personal board of directors is named Wes Rutledge. Wes is a retired financial planner and a fellow author, and he's been on my personal board of directors since about 2018. Wes is someone who has offered me incredibly meaningful and helpful advice over the years. I'll tell you about one specific incident. There was a time where I was the executive director of the Crimson Mission board, alumni board of DuPont Manual High School in Louisville, Kentucky. And Ben Breyer was our board chair. Ben was really mad about some important board business that seemed to be getting shelved or not getting the attention it deserved. So he was basically mad at me, and he was expressing his anger or his frustration with me. This was very alarming to me. Ben, at the time, was the CEO of Kindred Healthcare, a $7 billion company. He was an incredible heavyweight on our Crimson Mission board. He brought an astounding degree of clout to the board. And at the time, the Crimson Mission was still basically a fledgling organization. And I could not afford to lose Ben Breyer. Now, we hadn't been able to deliver on some of our plans. And Ben was definitely frustrated with me and the organization. After I got off the phone with Ben, I called Wes for advice, and he shared a gem with me. In fact, I pass this along often. He told me, Greg, if they're complaining to you, you're still part of the solution. Roll up your sleeves and get to work. Wise words indeed. Wes calmed me down. He helped me refocus, and then he sent me on my way with renewed vigor and optimism. And indeed, I was able to rectify that situation. And Ben and I continued to enjoy working together until I retired in 2022. So, how do you go about creating your board of directors? Start by identifying a select group of individuals with whom you have personal access and who possess the qualifications we just discussed. Limit the group to 2 or 3, 4 at most, as you'll be meeting with each of them on a monthly or at least regular basis. The key here is direct access, either through face-to-face meetings or regular phone communication. Why is this important? Because these individuals will play a pivotal role in advising and assisting you through significant parts of your life. They are the mentors who will guide you towards your desires, like Wes and others have done for me. But let me tell you, this is not a passive role for these mentors. No, they must be invested in you wholeheartedly. They should be genuinely interested in your growth and success, and they must walk their talk. That means they put their money where their mouth is and make it their business to know you so they can help you. And as already noted, your board of directors is not just a collection of friends or family members. So, once you've identified potential board members who meet those qualifications, take the step of formally inviting each one to personally invest in your success. Request their commitment to attend regular meetings or talk on the phone where you can discuss your progress, your strategies, and the outcomes of those things. Be transparent about your actions and let them know how they can support you. Don't be disheartened if someone declines your invitation. It doesn't mean they don't care about you. It simply indicates that it might not be the right match at this time. Simply move on to the next candidate and keep building your dream team with the best qualified people you have access to. Once you've received their agreement, then it's time to unleash the full potential of your board of directors. Schedule regular meetings with each member and keep them informed. The more they know beforehand, the more direct, personalized, and valuable their involvement and feedback will be. And now here's the exciting part. Your board of directors is there to foster your learning and growth under the guidance of trustworthy mentors who possess expertise in relevant areas. This is your personal brain trust, ready to support and guide you every step of the way. So when you're engaging with your board of directors, don't hold back. Allow them to shape your goals and plans with you. Draw from their expertise and their insight. And here is a pro tip. You are regularly seeking their feedback on your progress and utilizing their insights to enhance every aspect of your journey and level of involvement. To best do this, listen twice as much as you speak. And listen to learn. Don't bother defending yourself or rationalizing your actions when you're receiving feedback. Keep yourself open to soak it all in. And now let me share 3 crucial takeaways from my personal use of a board of directors in my life. First, when you consciously filter whose opinions you care about and prioritize the expectations of your board, you regain a lot of control over the influence that external judgments have on you. Embrace the power of your chosen circle and let their support guide you towards success. But that's not all, of course. As you delve deeper into transparency and accountability with your board, you'll be utilizing what we might call the power of 2. You and another person. This synergy generates the quantum field's presence, or we might call it the one consciousness's presence, in a way that can't be replicated through other means. As you open up to another person, being transparent and accountable about something very meaningful, you create a magical connection. It's like the harmony found in music, where 2 notes played together give birth to a 3rd note that exists only within that harmony. So, embrace this powerful connection with your board members. Share your thoughts, learn from each other, and embrace growth together. As you do, the quantum field's presence becomes more palpable and will assist you both in discovering valuable perspectives to consider and share. Now, here's takeaway number 2, something important to keep in mind. As your life aligns more closely with your desires, you'll find yourself naturally needing fresh guidance. Some of your current board members, while still trustworthy and invested in you, may no longer possess the expertise to support you in the areas that you're now manifesting. And you know what? That's perfectly okay. Your journey of success and growth will attract individuals who are increasingly trustworthy, increasingly invested, and more knowledgeable. When you encounter those who are better equipped to advise you, don't hesitate to expand or replace board members. This is your board of directors, and it's exclusively for your benefit. You have the freedom to seek guidance from those who are even more qualified. So grant yourself permission to dream bigger and embrace the evolution of your board membership without disrespecting the current members, of course. And takeaway number 3 is something that I initially found very surprising. Using your board of directors directs your attention to those whose opinions matter most. The weight of others' opinions affects nearly everybody at some point in our lives, and it's notorious for inducing stress, especially when those opinions are unconstructive or unjust. The concern for what others think can breed anxiety and unnecessary self-doubt. Ironically, one of the most effective methods to free yourself from caring about others' opinions too much is to strategically choose whose opinions truly matter to you. By carefully selecting whose perspectives hold significance, you can redirect your focus. You can dedicate yourself to meeting the expectations of those individuals who genuinely matter to your success, if you wish to diminish the impact of others' judgments. And this is where your board of directors comes into play. They are the right people now on your team who hold immense importance in your journey. Their trustworthiness, investment, and expertise qualify them for this role, making it crucial for you to value their opinions. Prioritize the satisfaction of your board members as a top priority by consciously filtering whose opinions you care about and prioritizing the expectations of your board. You can regain a boatload of control over the influence that external judgments have on you. Embrace the power of your chosen circle and let their support guide you towards success. So now it's time to build your very own board of directors. Identify those remarkable individuals who will guide you towards your desires in love, health, family, wealth, and other important parts of your life. Seek out those who possess unwavering trustworthiness, genuine investment in your growth, and the expertise to help make your dreams a reality. Limit your board to a small, curated group of members who will all play an active role in shaping your journey. And remember, prioritize transparency and accountability and feedback as you engage with your board members. Let their support and wisdom propel you towards the success you dream of. I want to take a moment to emphatically thank you for sharing your time with me today. My intent was to help you make the most of your time because I can't think of anything more valuable than time. So it means so much to me that you share it. Before we go, as a reminder, please join my Facebook manifesting group today, where you'll encounter exclusive content that is available nowhere else about my life, my manifesting, and my engagement with reality. I'd love to have you join us. The link to join is in the description of this podcast or video. Thank you again for the opportunity to be of value to you. I never take that for granted. I always come with that intention. So until we get to meet up again, I hope you decide to make the most of your time, and I'll do likewise.